go. What's going on, you guys? I'm making sure that the How to Make Wreaths group had the link posted. Okay. What is up, y'all? So, as promised, I am going to make something with some of the contents from the Wreath Supply Box. Now, of course, the Wreath Supply Box is a curated box that's delivered every single month, you guys. There's it varies from month to month. You can find the link in the description of the video. So, but this month we did Valentine's Day. Even though Petty Patty Damon was like, could have been a ribbon box. And I'm like, I know, but I would rather have 6 stems of this than 36 rolls of ribbon. Honestly. But it's okay, y'all. We joke about it. So this month's, like I said, was Valentine's Day. And I've already done a few designs. Actually, this is the last design I can do with this box because I will be out of stuff from the box. I've used my mesh. I've used my signs on a few designs. If you caught me on the Designs by Jordan Facebook page on Monday night, I did do a wreath with the sign, and I also included the mint in it. So I did that one, and then I did another recorded mesh wreath. So this one is going to be a grapevine. I want to do a grapevine, and like everything that was in the box kind of coordinated behind a sign. And this was one of the main things that we chose, which was this ticket sign. So we chose the mesh. Now, of course, with the Wreath Supply Box, you guys, a lot of them now come with custom items, whether it's a ribbon, a mesh, a pick, a spray, a sign, because we've had stuff on signs change before. But this is actually going to be the first time in actually a long time that I've actually used everything from my 3 boxes. So I do get 3 boxes, 1 max box and 2 standard boxes. So that's 3 boxes total. Y'all, I don't know, I think I slept on my arm because my arm hurts. But 3 boxes total. So you can always check out the link that's in the description, you guys. It is a monthly subscription box. You can cancel it anytime that you want to. If you feel it's not meeting your needs or your demands. But that's always an option. You can always cancel it. There are 4 options. The first option is the standard box, which is the main box, right? So that's the standard box. And then you have a deluxe sign box, a deluxe door hanger box, and then the max box. The deluxe sign box comes with 5 custom exclusive signs, metal signs in that. So that's the deluxe sign box. Also comes with 2 sheets of stickers. The door hanger box comes with I think it varies between 3 to 4 door hangers plus the sticker sheets, the 2 sticker sheets. And then the max box is all of the contents of, so also the deluxe sign box and the deluxe door hanger box both come with the contents of the standard box. So the max box, you guys, which is the one that is the highest price, which is the highest level you can get on the boxes, is all the contents of the standard box, the metal signs, and the door hangers and the stickers. Okay, so you can choose the max box. You can also upgrade your options if you want to. If you already get the standard box but you want to get the deluxe sign box or the deluxe door hanger box, you guys can always email info@DecoExchange.com and they can get you squared away with how to upgrade your boxes. Okay, but I really like this box, you guys. I believe it or not, I do sell a lot of Valentine's Day wreaths. I do like designing Valentine's Day, even though Valentine's Day is not my favorite holiday. I don't like the Valentine's Day holiday, but I do like to design Valentine's Day wreaths. So this box was perfect for it. In this box, you got so this is going to be the standard box, you guys. And I am missing a roll of ribbon here. I'm missing a roll of ribbon. Let me see if I can get it. I have it here. Yes, there we go. Okay, so the contents of the standard box, you guys, and I know I'm probably talking about, you guys seen all the coaches talk about it, but if you follow us over there on Facebook, that's where you've seen us talking about, but I haven't talked about it on YouTube. So the December 2024 box, if you haven't seen the reveal of it, this is what came in the December 2024 standard box. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls of ribbon, a sign, 1 roll of mesh, 2 60919s in the custom color, a pink and red heart spray, a red maidenhair fern, a white maidenhair fern. Now, so also I want to talk about a little bit, y'all. Some of the stuff is exclusives. That means no one else is going to have it. So, the 60919, which is our favorite stem, you guys know. Y'all know we love our 60919, right? So, this one was custom. Okay, so this is the red, pink, and white. The heart stem was custom as well. We chose to do light pink, hot pink, and then the red on the hearts. So this was custom as well. The wispy spray, which was this one right here, which I absolutely love, y'all. This is probably my favorite thing, and I kind of wish, I need to see if I can snag a few more pieces, a few more stems of this, because I really, really like this. Also, I helped design this piece in particular. Believe it or not, you guys, this pick in the showroom was purple, green, and gold for Mardi Gras. And I saw it and I was like, ooh. I was like, I wonder if they could make this pink, red, and white. And sure enough, they handed me that glitter book, and I was like, I want this one, this one, this one. And they're like, okay, we'll get it done. So this was exclusive. It was designed by me, so absolutely perfect. And then y'all have seen me talk about it plenty of times. If you've been over there on Facebook, if you just watch here on YouTube, but you have a Facebook, definitely catch us over there on Facebook, whether it's on the DecoExchange page or my Designs by Jordan page or in Creative Coaching. Creative Coaching is one of my favorite places to talk about some stuff like this. But this stem right here is probably my absolute favorite. You guys, this was the EVA glitter foam leaves. You guys, this was one of my top probably 5 picks for this year. It's so full, it's fully loaded, and I love that it's glittered. I love that the stem is not glittered, it's just wrapped in the paper, but we do have all of this glittered, all of the stems, you guys. And if you've seen me live before, you also know that I love to find stuff that you can cut up into numerous pieces, right? So if you like this you get 1, 2, 3 big chunks, 6 smaller chunks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 little single pieces, right? So absolutely love this stem. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. Also the maidenhair fern, you get 3 cuts out of those if you want to cut them. But you guys, like I said, it changes every single month. It's not always going to be florals and mesh and stuff like that, so it does change from month to month. And honestly, I think the value for $60, I think the value alone of just the standard box was like, I think it was almost like $90. I think it may have been almost $90, and that's just the regular retail value. That's, so I mean, $60, that includes the shipping, you guys. And I mean, I think that's a heck of a deal. But y'all can find all the information if you want any more information using the link that's in the description. It says join the Wreath Supply Box subscription here, and that's the link. You'll click on it. So y'all, hopefully we'd love to have you join the subscription, because the boxes, I think, are just going to get better and better. January's box, I'm not going to lie, I might be a little partial to it, but I think it's a good box. I think it's a good box. I think y'all are going to enjoy it. Okay, but we're going to get started. So first things first, I am going to eliminate some ribbons. I'm gonna eliminate these 3 ribbons right here. I'm only gonna use the pink one and the one with the hearts and the one that's really cute Valentine's Day pattern, you guys. So it says XOXO, be mine. It's got the hearts, it's got the lips. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this one and the red and pink Swiss dot. Also, I'm gonna use a majority of these stems. There is gonna be a stem I am gonna take out, you guys, that I'm not gonna use. And it's gonna be this one. I'm not gonna use the black stem. I want this really a lot of pinks and red. Okay? So, but never fear, you guys. You don't always have to use all the contents of the box. That's one thing I do want to also express, is that it's not a wreath kit. It's just a curated box of supplies for different seasons, holidays, whatever it might be. So it's not a wreath kit, but you can make several projects. I know some people have already used, like myself, I'm fixing to use all of the floral stems. I don't have any more left, except the black stems. I don't know why, y'all, but I'm being a hoarder with those black stems. I really like those black eucalyptus, and I feel like I'm gonna need them one day, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have them, so I'm like, I'm just gonna hoard these, and I will just deal with it later, right? But I know people get several boxes and they're able to really crank out quite a bit of designs with the boxes. Okay, so I'm going to hope and pray to Jesus that this has staples, and I feel like it doesn't. Never mind, I lied, it does. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in just, so last night, you guys, I actually cleaned my work area. My work area used to have like piled worth of ribbon and stuff right back here, you guys, and I cleaned it all off. It looks nice and clean. I'm like, yes, please, thank you very much. It looks so pretty now. So I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. I don't. But I did pull my project last night, and I was like, I want to make sure I have this on the table all ready to go. Okay, so I did cut a piece of ribbon. This was a scrap piece of ribbon, you guys, and I'm going to use this kind of as a little bit of a buffer on the back of my sign, right? Because sometimes the staples can go through, so I just want to make sure that that staple's not going to go through that. And actually, it looks like that staple is actually a small staple. Oh, I'm shocked, you guys. That staple is a small staple. Okay, well then, sure. You're going to go through that. So making sure it doesn't come to the front. You can use felt, you can use foam, you can use whatever you want to kind of buffer it. I know Coach Mel uses, I think, pieces of the cardboard that come off the ribbons. Okay. And you know, if you're new here, whenever you hear me reference like someone that's got the name like Coach or something like that, that's pardon me, you guys. Yeah, okay. I'm just referencing somebody that's one of our coaches in the creative coaching group. So, like if I say Coach Tammy or Coach Stacy or Coach Derica, Coach Megan, you know, that's who I'm referring to. Okay, not just random strangers, y'all. We know them, we keep them. Okay, we claim them. So I'm just gonna come on in, and I'm going to add in my pipe cleaners. Ideally, I probably should have chosen a brown pipe cleaner, but I'm out of brown pipe cleaners. All I have is white ones, so I'm like, you know, we're just going to deal with it. We're just going to have to deal with it, y'all. So I am adding my sign first on this design. Y'all, I'm making sure my trash pile is right there. Don't even get me started on Chicago. So, I leave to Disney on Sunday. Sunday morning, I leave to Disney because, yeah, I say Sunday morning, but I don't get there till like almost maybe 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, that's fun. But I leave like at 9:30, so I have a layover, and that's fine. I'm fine with the layover, y'all. I am using a 14-inch grapevine. I don't think I said that. That does not come in the subscription box. You can buy that at shoplikejordan.com. That is my affiliate with DecoExchange, and I just get a little thank you every once in a while when y'all use my link. Okay, so yes, I am going to Disney. I'm doing Disney for Christmas again, which is one of my favorite places, you guys. I never really thought I would be like a Disney adult, but here I am, 34 years old, and I'm a Disney adult, and I absolutely love it. So this morning I was, because I'm trying to figure out my like, I have to take a suitcase, right? And in that suitcase I have to pack for Disney, and also I have to pack for Chicago, because I'm leaving on Thursday from Orlando to Chicago to choose the next round of boxes after Damon's boxes. So yeah, I get to do that. And I'm like, what's the weather gonna be like? Why did I check the weather this morning in Chicago, actually where the supplier is, and it was 7 degrees, you guys. 7. I was like, oh no, there's not enough digits in that. Like, I like the cold, but I was like, 7? 7? And then I look at the forecast in Orlando, and it's gonna be like the high 70s. I'm like, oh Lord, Lord have mercy. Okay, but yes, I am going to Disney. I have an annual pass, so I go multiple times a year, you guys. I do go multiple times a year. Okay, so I am adding this in, and I did cut off that let me get my zip ties, you guys. I moved them back over here to this jar, and I think I'm gonna have to move them back. So I do go multiple times a year to Orlando. I don't go by myself. I go with friends. So we choose different dates, and I'm super excited because we're doing the Christmas parties, both of them. The one at Hollywood Studios, and then the one at Magic Kingdom. So I'm super excited. So the good thing is, I will tell you guys, is like, even though I say it's Chicago, it really like isn't Chicago. It's outside of Chicago. We're still, I mean, we have to fly into O'Hare, but I want to be honest with you guys, I'm going to try and see if I can pack everything in a carry-on. Yep, I'm going to try. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I added in my 60919 right down here in the bottom right corner. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing up to the top left-hand corner. So when I think about 60919, you guys, that's what this is. This is the floral stem. It's just a filler stem. We love to use this for a lot of holidays, for a lot of seasons. But I always think of it as a hand. So, and I think of this as the middle finger. So I have to cut the middle finger. Right, so I cut the middle finger, and then I kind of layer those up like that. So I've got my 2, and then I got my 3rd one this way. Yep, so, but I'm super excited to go, you guys. I usually would have loved to have gone a little bit earlier to Disney, but so we're going next week, and it's literally the week that before a lot of the kids get out of school for their Christmas vacations. So I'm like, we gotta go, we gotta get out of there fast. A lot of y'all really liked that window frame box. Okay, so And y'all, I know this isn't a Disney page, but I do like to talk about it. But we're still creating something. So, okay, so here we go. We're going to fluff it all back out. Really nice and pretty. All right. So if you were watching the other day, the replay is available, right? The replay is available. But I'm doing the same technique, you guys. I'm doing the exact same technique that I did on that moss frame, but I'm applying it to a grapevine. Okay. So I'm going to do my bow next because I will use all of my filler sprays to fill it in. Okay. So I'm bringing in this, what is this, 7/8? Yeah, this is the 7/8, you guys. Really, really pretty ribbon. This is the pink and red glittered dots on it. Absolutely. I love this one, you guys. This was such a good ribbon. And it's really, really great. Also, if you do like gift baskets and stuff like that for Valentine's Day, this is a good ribbon. It's a good bow ribbon. So we're going to do 2 10-inch loops. Okay. So 2 10-inch loops. Make my tail. I'm going to bring in my 2.5-inch. Make my tail pinch. And then I want to do 2 11-inch loops. Okay. 2 11-inch. Making sure that looks good. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in just the tail of this one, of the 2.5-inch. I forget exactly where we go, but I know it's not in Chicago. But so like I'm gonna also be real with you guys for like a real quick second. So when you get to the airport, right? I want to be as comfortable as I can. Okay, that's number one. So I'm like, would it really be crazy if I wore shorts? And the reason why I'm saying that is because I literally get off the plane, go to baggage claim. From baggage claim, I get into a taxi. So I'm not outside that long, right? And then I'm in that taxi or Uber to get to where we need to go. And then from there, I literally waddle from the car because they park at the entrance. Boom, boom, entrance. I don't have to walk 16 miles to my destination. And then we're inside a warm, heated building. So I'm like, maybe I might just wear shorts. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, so adding in my my pipe cleaner and my bow. That staggering size of loops makes a prettier bow. I don't know if it makes a prettier bow. I mean, I think for me, the key to a prettier bow, honestly, is the zip tie. To be 100% honest with you. The zip tie is kind of what does it for me. it makes it nice and perky. But also, like, I think if you're making a bow as well, and as far as staggering the loops, I think that makes it look pretty as well. So that is, you know, like I start out with a 10 and then I go to 11 and then I go to 12. However many loops I make, that's what I usually do with my bows. So I think it's prettier depending on what you're gonna do. But if you make all the loops the same size, I don't think it's as pretty. Okay, but that's just me. Hopefully that made sense. I feel like I probably just confused some people. They're like, what? Okay, so now we're gonna add in a bow up at the top. Now the bow at the top is not gonna have super long tails. Okay, so 2 10-inch. So 2 10-inch and then 2 11-inch. So 2 11-inch. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to take a jacket. I mean, I'm not leaving town without a jacket. There's a jacket that I love to use. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen me use it when I'm live. But it's that brown one, that, like, cognac color. I love that jacket. Yo, that was the best. I'm going to tell you guys, you know, brands are brands. But I'm going to tell you what. That was the best jacket I ever bought at Walmart for like $16. Tell you what, that was the best jacket I've bought at Walmart for like $16. It keeps me warm. Actually, the other night, it was a little chilly. And I was like, you know what? I just kept my jacket on and I went to sleep. I woke up like at 3 o'clock in the morning sweating more than, you know what, on Saturday night. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hot. I was hot. What do you do with all the sticky outy things when you put in a box to ship? Sticky outy things. What do you mean sticky outy things? Yo, I love wearing shorts. And I'm gonna be in Florida for like 4 days, so I'm like, do I really need to wear winter gear? Do I really need to pack winter gear for this? What do you do with all the sticky outy things when you put in a box to ship? What do you mean? Like sticky? Like this? Like the wispy stuff? So normally, like this, I will put inside of a box. Normally the size of box I usually keep on hand is a 24 by 24 by, I think it's 12, and it's a multi-depth. So with that being said, I'm able to choose the depth of the box, right? But on a 24 by 24, and if it's something that's like big, I usually try and angle it in the box. So I do from one angle to the next angle, and that way it has a little bit of breathing room. But I also don't choose boxes that are super small, you guys. I don't. I want to be able to send my customer a wreath that's going to need very minimal fluffing, because ultimately that customer, if they bought something from me, right, they want it to look just like the picture. So I try my best to make sure that when I send that box, that it looks just like the picture. It might need a little bit of fluffing on the bow, But like what I will do as far as like the bow goes, so that I am just added in that that bow. You guys, look how pretty that is. That's really, really pretty. I love that. I love that. Okay. So what I like to do sometimes on the bow is, if when I close the flap of it, you guys, okay, when I close the flap of it, if it's gonna touch the bow, I will move that loop like out of the way, and if they want to, they can fluff it back out. So I do, that's as good as it goes. But as far as like my florals on my wreaths, like this one will fit in a 24 by 24 box at an angle really comfortably. Okay. I want to bring in my maidenhair fern, which is one of my favorites, you guys. This one does have a little bit of silver in it, so love that. But these come in one single stem, right? But what I do like to do is I like to cut this up. So I'm going to cut this up, and I'm going to cut it up into 3 pieces. Okay, both the red and the white. So fluffing that. Now I'm going to tell you on these, some of my smaller pieces. Do you guys see my light flickering? I think I need to get some. I need to get a new light for this right hand side. This one's been with me since I first started. That one's been with me since I first started, y'all. She's a little old, but it's okay. So on these, like this stem right here, this piece that has the 3 on it, I'm gonna put that down here at the bottom because it's gonna cover up some more than the top. Okay. So those are gonna be towards the bottom, and then I have these, which are going to be up towards the top. Actually, I might do this. Yes, I know exactly what I'm going to do. What's from another group? What's from another group? Okay, so I'm just gluing these in. So got those in, and then I got these 2 pieces. So these are going to go up at the top. I'll put them up there. And then I'm kind of going to layer these. So I've got the red and white, so I'm going to do a white and then the red. Oh, that looks so pretty, you guys. I love how that looks already. So I was able to kind of stagger the red and the white. So that's what it looks like. And next I'm going to put a red and a white up here at the top. Oh, y'all, I didn't even dovetail that ribbon. What the heck? What the heck? I cannot wait to see what they have new for this year. Some people have shared some pictures, and I'm like, ooh, I kind of like that. But I have to remember there's a budget. I gotta stick to a budget, you guys. So there we go. Now, I personally don't mind if some of the words are covered, you guys. I don't mind it at all. I know some people don't like that. But if you don't like that, you can just push some of these florals to like the back of the wreath or even the ribbon to the back of the sign. And that should cover, that should take care of that. But I don't mind not seeing some of the words on it. Okay. Ah. You'll shoot your eye out. Okay. See, like that just looks weird to me. So I can go back and put that back there. I'm going to do the same with this one. So I'm thinking this one may have to be a whole stem. I almost just dropped that on there, you guys. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, put that in. I haven't found my needle nose pliers, but if you have needle nose pliers, that's going to work a lot easier to put that in, but I just use my wire cutters. So, bringing that down here to the bottom, adding a little bit of fun down here, right? And then we're going to cut this up into some pieces. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. So each one's going to have 6 pieces on it. Okay. Now this one, which is going to be the one up at the top. So each one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. Okay. This one I need to cut up into 3 pieces to put up in the top. So every fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to cut it. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to cut it. Okay, just because I want this to be spread out throughout the top part. So this is going to be the one that's going to be up at the top. And then this one is right down here at the bottom. Okay. Kind of going in between my maidenhair fern. I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, what the heck is sticky outy thingies? I was like, florals? Wispy sprays? Okay, so we added that in. It's a lot of words for florals. So coming on in with this one. And like I said, this one was, I cut it up into 3 pieces. So if you're really, really wanting to stretch that, you guys, you can actually cut that up into 3 pieces. You can probably actually cut it up into 4 pieces, but I think the 3 is enough. Oh, you're welcome. Y'all, for me, it doesn't bother me that some of my ribbons cover up my sign, because I know that's kind of like part of it. Because if I want a pretty bow, I'm not going to skimp on the ribbon. Y'all know that. I'm not going to skimp on the ribbon if I want a pretty bow. You know, it's kind of like hair. The bigger the bow, the closer to Jesus. Okay? Alright, see, and I already love how that looks, just like that. Just like that, I love how that looks. Okay, and next I do have my heart stem, which you all can also cut this up as well if you want to, but I don't think I want to cut it up. Let me see this. Okay, so don't forget the link to join the Wreath Supply Box subscription, you guys, is in the comments. It's not in the, I mean, it's in the description of the video. So if you want to join the Wreath Supply Box subscription, I will say it is December 12th, 2024. So if you're watching this and you're watching the replay, there might still be boxes available, but since it is December 12th, I will explain this next part. Okay, this next part is that if you sign up today, December 12th, you will be getting the December box. Okay, you will be getting the December 2024 box. Okay, but on the 15th, which is December 15th, which is what I think Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday because that's when I have my flight. You will be charged again. Okay, but the next charge is to get your box for January. So that means you're prepaying in advance for January's box. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you join today before the 15th of December, you will be getting the December box. And then if you, on the 15th, if you choose to keep your subscription, you will be charged again. And that is for the January box. Okay? And they usually go out about the first week of the month. Some have been a little bit earlier. It just depends on the shipping from the supplier, you guys. That when we get stuff in, that's usually what dictates like when they can ship the monthly boxes. Okay, but just adding in that pink heart spray, you guys. I am adding that in between all of my florals. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to. So just be prepared that if you see a charge on the 15th for the Wreath Supply Box and you know you just signed up for it, that's what it is. You're getting charged for the January box. Okay? So I just got to keep that in mind. You are getting charged for the January box. So I'm trying to decide how I want these hearts in here. I think that's how I want them. Right there. crazy about that. So I'm gonna trim that up and give that a little bit of a curl. I'm going to glue that in the bow. Okay. So the only thing we didn't use, the few things we didn't use from the box on this wreath were the black and white glitter vine, the white faux burlap. Can you guys see the sun shining? I need to find something to block that a little bit so it doesn't, so the glare doesn't hit the table like that. The black eucalyptus EVA spray, we did not use that one as well. So but I did try and use as much as I could from that box. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Sherry said I make beautiful wreaths. Thank you. I'm a little excited because today I get a shipment from Deco and it'll be Happy Mail time. Okay. Oh gosh, y'all, I love how this one came out. I love, love, love it. Just trim that off right there. Okay. So, like I said, it doesn't bother me that the some of the words are covered. It honestly doesn't, you guys. I'm not super duper picky. That's gonna go in the trash. But if you are picky, you can always adjust your loops and your tails to not cover them. But in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna keep it because I think it looks fine like that. You can still see a majority of the words. If you have to move over a piece of ribbon, then go for it. But other than that, I think it looks really, really great. Another pointer I want to point out, you guys, always clean the back of your wreaths. Always clean the back of them. Make sure that none of your picks or your sprays are poking out to damage your customer's door. Now, with grapevines, it's kind of part of the, it's definitely kind of part of it. They are natural products, so they're not 100% perfect. They're not cookie cutter. So, but if you have like this one right here, like this little straggler, you can just trim that off, right? Okay. I also don't add hangers to them, you guys. I don't know why, but I've never added hangers. I mean, I used to a long time ago, but I don't add hangers to them. But yeah, if you want to, you can use a pipe cleaner. You can also use this garland tie that I get from Hobby Lobby. It's green. You can use that. There is a twine that you can use as well. It is in the floral section at Hobby Lobby. It's brown, but running that through there sometimes gets snagged and it kind of like bunches up. So just be mindful whatever you're going to add to it. But y'all, let me see. Hopefully, so y'all guys can see without the glare on the window. I need to definitely cover that up. I didn't realize the glare was that bright. Okay. But there we go, you guys. Oh, and we didn't use the mesh either. We did not use the mesh. So out of the standard box, we didn't use 3 ribbons, the mesh, and 1 pick. Okay. But y'all, that's all I got for y'all. That's it. I will not be live next week. Next week we are traveling, you guys. So it's gonna be myself, Megan, Damon, and Parker. We are traveling to the Windy City, Chicago. So I will not be live. I did make up for that live earlier this week, so there are 2 lives from this week that are good to go, so you can always catch the replay. One's a cute little candy cane design, and then the other one is a grapevine using like blues and greens. Okay, but it says I love this. The subscription boxes include Deco mesh. It varies. It really does vary from month to month. There've been a few months where we haven't had Deco mesh in it, and I know some people don't use Deco mesh because they don't like it. They think it's cheap, but a lot of our subscribers do use Deco mesh for their stuff. But yeah, it just varies from month to month. So you'll have. I mean, that's part of the mystery around it because you don't know what you're gonna get. But majority of the time it is stuff that is useful, and like I said, a lot of our subscribers and also a lot of our followers and watchers do use Deco Mesh. So but it's like I said, it's part of the mystery. It's part of the I don't want to say, it's kind of like if you order a mystery box, you don't know what you're gonna get. So it varies from month to month. But as far as I know, a lot of subscribers like the Deco Mesh because a lot of it is customized. It's exclusives for us. So we sit there and we choose the foil, the mesh, like the threading, whatever goes through it. So but yeah, it's just a risk you take when you do a mystery subscription because you don't know what you're gonna get every single month because it is a surprise every single month. But yeah. So okay. But y'all, that's all I got for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next time. Okay.